What up, OG, triple OG?
It's your man,
triple,
y'all already
triple.
know what it is.
OG.
Yo, we got some Corey on deck. So, without further ado, let's get to the video.
I saw on the internet the sister. God damn, I keep forgetting her name. What's the girl who played in the Players Club?
Lisa Raye.
I saw the sister, Lisa Raye, on the internet expressing how it's very hard to be what she needs, considering her life is this and your life is that.
What?
This is me summarizing what the sister said. I know her. I'm not trying to diss her, but I have to talk about this. This must be said. She said, in order to get with her, let me just cut it short there, because we know what comes after that. The same thing Vivica Fox did. You remember Vivica Fox when she did that interview?
No.
Her face was all blew up. Well, if you want to be with me.
What was it? What were the stipulations?
There were stipulations that were not something that she should be asking for at her age.
Okay.
And I would say the same thing to the sister Lisa Raye.
This bitch.
You cannot come elderly vaginally. With stipulations. An elderly vagina is something that is never happy.
He ain't lying.
They have done research on this. Elderly vaginas that are still in the game cannot be satisfied regardless, because after you have had sex with more than 5 men, sex has no effect on you. I know women is tripping, but let me say that again. And that's 5 is a really good number. I'm being nice. After you have had sex with 5 or more men, your vagina and emotions are dead to reaction of positivity. One more time for the world to hear it. One more time for the world to hear it. Ladies, after 5 men have had sex with you, your vagina is dead to reactions of positivity.
Oh, I'm sorry. This guy is just...
I know it hurt, D.
That doesn't hurt. That's too funny. I don't take it personally. That's too funny.
You are looking for
I
something
can't help
that
myself.
probably doesn't exist. Once you've been with a certain amount of men,
He said dead.
you cannot be happy anymore.
Nope.
The only way you'll be happy is if you're in a car accident and you recover.
Wow.
You'll be glad for life. But if you are a woman who has been rotted through,
Do I smell a whore?
your chances of happiness is 2%, 3%. You actually think somebody owe you something. You
Nah, I
think
don't
somebody
know about-
owe you something.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't feel that way.
I'm talking about
Oh, okay. Because
the
I
average woman
Yeah.
who has been ran through actually thinks that in a relationship you are supposed to do this. Let me tell you something. A relationship's requirements when you meet somebody. These are the requirements when you meet somebody in the beginning. Respect and honesty.
And you know this, man.
Respect and honesty are the only requirements when you first meet somebody. Everything else is built up. I'm going to tell men like myself, and I will yell out my brother Cam Newton, even though he's in a relationship. All men who are meeting a woman for the first time in the beginning, you are supposed to have a I just met the bitch car. I can't pull up in a Benz and expect a woman to give me what I need to build a healthy relationship.
Well, that's,
if I pull up in the Benz, she's not going to have realistic expectations with us.
That's
you need to pull up in a Corsica,
right,
or an old Geo Prism. Find an old car that you drive when you first meet a lady. It is probably the only way you can see who she is and what she about.
I agree. That I agree with. And you'll quickly find out, where they're coming from.
Somebody said the diddler has been released. My homeboy, who always give me the information, he said they finna get Diddy a bond, so I wouldn't be shocked if that's true.
Wow.
But back to what I'm saying.
I'm gonna look that up.
Thank you, Saku Landers. What does that say in the yellow? I'm sorry, I don't want to ignore my people who donate. Mongo Slave. Chicks these days have 5 men in 6 months. I think that's very accurate. I think that's very accurate. Women go through stages in life.
If they're looking for that men, for sure, I guess you can get that.
No, D, would you disagree? Women go through stages in life where they 10 guys in a month.
Damn!
I'm talking about, would you say this is foul?
What?
Women go through a stage where, I'm saying the average woman goes through a stage where they 10 guys in a month.
Well, I don't know about the actual number, but they're more sexually active at certain periods in their life, mostly when they're...
See, it ain't fair, because I never want to with you and make you think I'm being mean.
Quiet.
But have you ever more than 5 guys in a month?
No, come on, Corey.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Now, I mean, what are you, a porn star? Come on now, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. Like, no. There he go. But
Big
see,
Smooth 621.
like I said,
10K in chat. We need 10K likes. 5150 for Corey.
You can't worry. Really, I can't take to heart
What?
a lot of.
You never had sex with more than 5 guys in a month?
Oh, absolutely not.
Stop the cap.
5 guys in 1 month.
You will never find a woman who will admit that she slept with more than 5 guys in a month. I want everybody to start this type of thing. You know how they start the shit where people be dancing out of cars and all that shit? I want you to find women who will admit they slept with 5 guys in a month. You're not going to do it.
Nope.
They will not tell you who they are.
You can find some people that don't care and they're going to be... what do you mean?
Who? Find a woman to say she slept with 5 guys in a month, even though we know it happened.
Right now, there's like a plethora of women that have certain shows and everything that are looking for...
What Jess Dre say?
That are looking for like a boost. Do you know what I'm saying? That are looking like for
Jess
a boost
Dre.
in
Jess Dre 313. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, but people are doing that on shows and things like that just to get a rise out of, just to get some attention.
Just to get some attention with what?
I'm saying that they would probably even lie. At this point right now, there's a level, there's a particular type of person that's going to say and do whatever they can to shock people and get people to watch them. So I think right now you can actually get that. You can get a lot more.
So you're saying it's just shock, it's not no facts to it?
No, there's
females over 50 got that Walmart great value monkey trash.
Stupid.
Oh no.
I don't take...
I got an old bitch over 50.
If you take any of that serious, though, women, they got a problem. If
it's
a woman,
gooey with the suck and pull motion to it.
I'm finna teach you every trick I know.
If a woman lets any of this get to them, that's sad.
It's not nothing to get to. We are saying
no, but some people are taking it.
There's a stage women hit through life. Not all women, of course.
Well,
but a lot of women hit a stage in life where they just be rock bottom and they want to get rotted out.
Sure, there's a lot of people have different types.
But they never claim it.
Well, who would claim it?
They think their secrets are safe. Let me tell you something. If I can find 5 guys you slept with,
again, you're going off of somebody's word. Remember last week? I think I said something last week, and he was like, "Oh, you believe that?" Well, who's to say you believe? That's ridiculous when people start talking.
But I'm gonna tell you.
I'm saying when people start talking like that, especially grown men talking about, yeah, I had that and I had that. There's a couple of known people or celebrities that do that, and that is just, who's to say that any of that is the truth? Just because that person has been out there hoeing themselves. But who does that? A grown person like just throwing stuff out there like, yeah, I hit that. So what? Who's to say? So you believe them? Last week you said something.
We're not talking about what I said. We asked it if I believe it. What you're doing is you're deflecting the question. But what I'm saying is this. What I said was this. Darlene, check this out.
Yeah.
If a man in the city y'all live in can find 5 guys that slept with a woman in that city, I know 5 niggas in this city that you slept with. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, is that something that can be overcome?
And people know this by how, again? That's what I'm saying.
Corey, it's a lot of women that be 304s that hide their hand. Marshall Miller. Thanks for the $50, man.
Like when you said that you know someone slept with them, like how? Because you saw them with them?
Hey, Darlene, listen. Do you know that people can all come up with the same story where the likelihood of them not lying is all factored in? Like, I get it if a woman want to say, he's lying, I didn't sleep with him. I get that. But what I'm saying, if those 5 guys who claim it were actually in a room talking, they could prove it the same way if 5 women were in a room talking about a dude, it could be like, yeah, girl, you slept with him. Because you know the routine. Do you know a lot of people have routines with sex?
But right, but you're proving my point. Who does that though? That's what I'm saying.
Me and went to sleep. No woman will ever say that about me. They all gonna say he ate my pussy, fucked me, and left. That's what they gonna say about Corey.
Well, here's the thing about you, though.
He left. I tried to get him to stay.
No, but here's the thing about you, though.
This girl offered me more pussy to stay. I was like, oh.
Here's the thing about you, though. You speak on it so much and freely and for the longest that everybody kind of knows everything. In other words, if that's the truth. But you speak on that stuff a lot. So
I speak on what stuff?
Your sexual activity. Like I'm saying, unless most of it's not true.
Well, whatever somebody says about somebody not being
so anybody
true or whatever,
can kind of throw that out there.
This is all female talk, what you're doing, D. But it's not fair because you haven't been trained by. One day I'm going to train you, D.
You gonna learn today.
Oh God, train me for what?
All right, now Corey was asking the question as far as a woman having sex with 5 different guys. I guess these guys is from the same city or whatnot. Is that a bad thing? Without a doubt, it's a bad thing. Speaking about Lisa Raye and her wanting a man to be at her level and she can't deal with no nigga at the bottom or whatever, that's her preference. But at the same time, I guess she want to call him a high-value man. That high-value man, he gonna have other women or other options to do what he want to do. So if she feel like, she want a top-tier man or a high-value man, then that's on her. She in her 50s or something like that? She really don't have a choice, because she's an older woman. And as far as her getting what she wants, it's not realistic. He spoke about emotion and sex are dead to positivity as far as a woman being with 5 different men. I'm going to keep saying it. A woman is only to be with one man out her whole life. I know we're in, the modern days or whatnot, but back in the old time, it was only a woman being with one man. It's a difference from a man sleeping with multiple women than a woman sleeping with multiple men. It would be looked at as being different as far as a woman sleeping with multiple men than a man sleeping with multiple women. How would it look, a woman saying, I got ran through by 5 different dudes?
Do I smell a whore?
Then a man saying, I ran through 5 different women. It's a big difference. It's a big, big difference. It's a difference between a woman and a man, period. A man is stronger. A man is more or less emotional. We have emotions, but we know how to control our emotions. What woman want to get rotted out? What woman want to, jump from rod to rod? Where is these women at? Just like Corey said, these got to be women who's been with multiple men. A woman admitting to being with 5 men in 6 months? 5 men in 6 months. For a woman to be, for the average woman to be with 5 men in 6 months. And that's a lot. 5 men in 6 months. So it's more like you dealing with a different man each month. And that's craziness in itself.
That crazy bitch out there again.
And when you first getting with somebody, I agree with Corey. It's about respect and honesty in the beginning. Because if you ain't got respect and you ain't got the honesty in the beginning, then it's like you'll never believe that person. You ain't gonna trust that person, or you ain't gonna want to be with that person. They don't respect you. And I know, I'm gonna deal with a lot of people in the comments. These hit dog hollers or whatnot. If the shoe don't fit, then don't worry. But if it do, then hey, that's something you got to deal with. Maybe you should change. But I don't get Lisa Raye feeling like she got a choice just because she got money. Is that it? She got a choice just because she got money? How about trying to find out how this dude is, regardless of his status or whatever? You probably can help him. What's wrong with a woman helping a man that's down or that ain't got that much or whatever, but that man can still be working or whatever, but he ain't up to what you got? So what? Everybody always thinking about money, money, money. It ain't all about money all the time. So with that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. With Lisa Raye talking about, she need a man to be at the top with her or whatever for her to deal with him. And these women, dealing with 5 men in 6 months. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like that's a bad thing, or they can do what they want to do? Y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comment. It's your man. Y'all already know what it is. To the next video, it's Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.